Lord, I know I told you many years ago that all I ever wanted was to ride in the rodeo. If you'd give me the courage to make that long, hard ride, I'd wanna be a cowboy till I die. I bumped heads with every wild bull from Fort Worth to Cheyenne, and every time I hit the dirt, well, I got back on again. But now I'm down here hoping that I don't let you down. I think it's time we turn my life around. Lord, I've traveled many lonely miles. Take my saddle, let me rest a while. My heart is weary and my bones are sore, and I don't want to be a cowboy anymore. There's a girl in San Antonio, the one I left behind, when riding for the money was the first thing on my mind. I'm hoping she'll forgive me for making that mistake, 'cause all I want now is the love she makes. Lord, I've traveled many lonely miles. Take my saddle, let me rest a while. My heart is weary and my bones are sore, and I don't want to be a cowboy anymore. My heart is weary and my bones are sore. Hang my trophies in the Hall of Fame. Tell all the ladies to remember my name. I don't want to be a cowboy anymore.
Let's have a hand for that young cowboy and wish him better luck next time, and hope we'll see him up in Fargo or somewhere farther down the line. Well, this time he sure drew a bad one that nobody could ride. But by the way he pulled his hat on, be there for the fight. And it's the classic contradiction, the unavoidable affliction. Well, it don't take much to predict, son, the way it always goes. 'Cause one day she'll say she loves you, and the next she'll be tired of you. Push will always come to shove you on that midnight rodeo. He almost made it to the buzzer. Somehow he gave up in the end. They put one hand around the other, let that pickup man on in. And it was his last chance to ride it, and now he'll have to move along. But he knows back in his mind he won't be away for long. And it's the classic contradiction, it's the unavoidable affliction. It don't take much to predict, son, the way it always goes. Because one day she'll say she loves you, and the next she'll be tired of you, and push will always come to shove you on that midnight rodeo. So let's have a hand for that young cowboy, wish him better luck next time, and hope we see him up in Fargo or somewhere farther down the line.
Well, there he sits, huddled by his fire, dreaming his dreams that he's dreamed before. Just watching those sparks drifting up to heaven, and watching his hopes drift away like smoke. Just look at those sparks drifting up to heaven, seeking a place among the stars. Do you think sparks dream of being stars? And if they do they know they're fools? He drifted to town some years ago with the first fall snow. He spoke of the circuit and all the bulls that he'd rode, but the bulls had outdone him, and all he'd wound up with was broke bones and handfuls of dirt. And if you'd had his dreams, you'd know how that must have hurt. So just let him be a broke down old cowboy. Just let him dream his worn out old dreams. He's tall in his tales, where he was quicker than most. And if you had known him then, you'd know he's not one to boast. Just look how he walks when he sees a lady. He straightens right up, tips a hat to those near. And look at the kids 10 steps behind him, whispering things they think he can't hear. But if you could see his eyes, you'd know he damned well hears. So just let him be a broke down old cowboy. Just let him dream his worn out old dreams. He's long in the tooth, Yeah, he's bent, frail, and fragile. But if you had known him then, you'd know he might speak the truth. We've all got our dreams,